Thanks for coming in today, everybody. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for coming in today. We got ourselves a pretty decent Virtually Safe Flying Club event tonight. We got the California Christmas. Again, Virtually Safe Flying Club California Christmas on VATSIM. We're going to be flying from Yosemite, Mammoth to Mojave Air and Space. We're going to have a stop in between ourselves here, chat. I'm going to start here at Mammoth. I'm going to follow the roads down. I'm going to make a stop here at Lone Pine. And then from Lone Pine, I'm going to go down to Mojave. So real quick, simple. We're just going to be following the Sierra Nevada mountains down, making sure we keep the mountains off our right wing as we make our way south. Big thing, though, we want to do here is we want to make sure we stay on or to the west of this highway so that we avoid the restricted area. That's going to be the big thing for tonight. And I'm going to do a briefing here for the Flying Club in just a second on the Discord. About 9 minutes from now is when I'll start that briefing. So I'm going to put myself back into the Flying Club Discord. So we can get set up and get squared away. I'm in the, as you can see, the Carenado PA44 Seminole.
Hey guys, sorry for asking.
You're gonna hear the Discord question. You're gonna hear the Discord chat. I gotta turn the Discord down here.
To the Garmin.
I realize that it's set loud right now. Turn that down a bit.
What were you asking?
Let's get the airplane going at least. I got plenty of fuel on board, so I don't mind getting this thing started up just for it to sit.
So there's two options to do that. Easiest thing to do would be like use something like
sure the parking brake is on.
Something like that.
Crank all the lights up.
Appropriate file, then you put it into your.
Probably help if I turn the sound for the airplane on so you guys can hear it.
In your software, and that way you can bring it up as a flight plan. The easiest thing to do, since this is such a kind of a laid back.
Should also turn the landing rate meter on.
Some sort of actual nav aid or airport along those paths, and then just punch those in, those nav aids or those airports, VOR or something like that, and that'll get you close enough. Basically, you're just going to be following the mountain, the ridge of the mountain south with it on your right side.
Gotcha. I got a sim brief account. Can I just pass that to the sim brief and it will make it like right away?
Yeah, you might have to change the formatting of the flats and longs a little bit to make it work. But honestly, the easiest thing to do is just look for nav aids that are kind of close to those waypoints, the lat long waypoints for something like this.
Okay. Do you have
some high quality conversations going on?
You just pass it over?
I didn't do that. I found some ballpark nav aids to punch in along the route, and that's what I'm using. I'm not trying to fly by the magenta line.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for something like this, pretty easy to navigate this. Just keep the mountains off your right, keep the highway off your left, and you're going to be sweet in terms of avoiding the restricted area and getting where you need to go. I would try and do it off the sectional if you can. And for my opinion, that's going to be the best way tonight. But again, it's entirely up to you. Good fixins, thanks for coming in today. Season starts January 14th for the New Jersey Devils. Looking forward to that. What was I doing, chat? I said I was going to get the airplane started, and then I got distracted by some things. Let's actually get the airplane started. Mixture full is prop full. Clear prop. Clear prop again. Oh, I realize I have forgot a step, which is why my engines are turning off here. Let's try again. Clear prop. Helps if you actually turn the fuel on, chat. Clear prop. Hey, look at that. Uh-oh. Now what? What have I done? I'm at a loss here. I've never had issues starting this airplane before in the sim. Oh. Oh, I see, okay. I know what's going on here. I have my freaking, I have my freaking yoke. My alpha yoke, I had the ignition on off. That's why it was never going to stay on, because the ignition was on off. But now it's on both engines started. We've got it figured out. Alright. Not exactly the smoothest start. Hey, Mr. Leroy, thanks for coming in today. Thank you for the host. Rob Valkyrie, thanks for coming in today as well. Appreciate that you guys are going to be flying along with us. Again, that's not exactly the cleanest start to a stream that I've ever had before in my life, but I gotta get ready for this briefing. So they fixed that problem now. The window, this, opening the door, those bugs have been fixed. So there should not be any CTDs with those anymore, in theory. How long do we have until this briefing, chat? We have about 2 minutes. Okay, plenty of time to discuss what we're doing. So we're going to take, actually, I'm going to wait until after the briefing to kind of plug everything in terms of where we're going. But like I said, we're going to go to Lone Pine first and then to Mojave Air and Space. That's my plan. The flying club members can do different plans should they desire, and we're going to talk about here in, like I said, just a couple of minutes when this briefing gets underway. I got plenty of fuel on, so I'm not worried about the plane just kind of running right now. We should probably turn all the lights on, too, so we can identify ourselves. That should have all been on before I started the airplane, jeez. Not quite my,
I think you just changed it to a seat. Just changed it to the Cessna 172.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Grezel. Thanks for coming in today. Not my best start to the stream tonight. Hopefully my flying works better than what I'm putting out here so far for the stream. But alright, we got the briefing starting here in a couple minutes. Let me kill the music. Get the Discord here in order before we start the show. How many people we got in here tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I count 18 so far in the Flying Club Discord. It's pretty good for a Christmas night. I am doing, of course, a $25 gift card giveaway to participating Flying Club members. 3 of them. I'm going to give out 3 $25 gift cards tonight for participating Flying Club members, so very much looking forward to doing that. All in the holiday spirit. 8 o'clock on the East Coast, everyone. Listen up. Thanks for coming in today. Let's get this briefing and let's get this show on the road. If everybody's cool with that. If you guys want to just quickly tune into that live feed that I've got going on the Discord, or you can watch me on my stream, whichever you prefer. We're just going to talk about some of the key points of the route tonight. First things first, though, thanks for coming in today. Hopefully all of you guys have read the briefing already. This is the California Christmas. We're going to go from Yosemite, Mammoth, and eventually get down to Mojave Air and Space. Now, you have options here. You can go directly to Mojave Air and Space from Yosemite if that's what the only amount of time that you have permitting, and that's perfectly fine. Or you can stop at any of the fields along the way that you want. Just looking at the sectional real quick, you have Bishop, which is pretty much only, it's, you know, not too far from Yosemite going down the line here. You've got Independence, which is 2 Oscar 7. You've got Lone Pine, which I actually plan to stop at Lone Pine Death Valley, which is Oscar 26. You have Inyokern. I listened to a pronunciation how to say it and completely forgot already. I would not go to China Lake as that's inside the restricted area. So let's try to stay outside of the restricted area, please, for this. So let's not put China Lakes on one of the fields on your list. You could also, if you want to deviate a little bit off to like Kelso Valley and Flying J, those couple of private little grass strips out there, you're welcome to do so as well. There's California City, L71, and of course Mojave Air and Space. If there is ATC on, and I'm going to check real quick, and there isn't at the moment, So right now there's no ATC on for that, but if there is some kind of ATC on, we'll talk about that here in the Discord, so keep the ears on the Discord. And you will need clearance into the Delta, just like any other Class Delta, if there is somebody providing service. There is no guarantee on ATC tonight because of ZLA said, you know, it's Christmas, guys. So I emailed the EC, and the EC came back and straight up told me we'll try our best, but if nobody can get on, you know, it is Christmas Day, and I can't guarantee the staffing. And obviously, I told them that's perfectly reasonable and perfectly fine. So whether we have ATC or not at Mojave is to be determined. I don't see anyone online yet. Cross that bridge when we get there. Obviously, if you're participating in the event tonight, you're going to be eligible for one of those three $25 gift cards that I'm going to give away. It's going to be your choice of whether you want it to be an xplane.org or an Amazon gift card. I'll be straight with you guys. An Amazon gift card is easier for me to set up, but if you want the xplane.org gift card, if you do get selected to win, I'll be happy to do that for you without a problem whatsoever. Again, you don't have to fly that SkyVector route that I have drawn to the T. You can navigate at your leisure, and you could stop at any of the airports that you want along the way, whether you do a full stop, touch and go, that's all going to be up to you. Again, just make sure you avoid the restricted area, and if ATC does come on, make sure you have the appropriate class clearance to get into the Delta for your landing into Mojave Air and Space. Those are the only things that I ask. Of course, as always, I want you guys to adhere to the Virtuous Safe Flying Club event etiquette. And make sure you put Virtuous Safe Flying Club in the remarks. That way the people on VATSIM can see, oh, hey, look at this big group flight. What's going on here? Give ourselves a little bit of club recognition. Because it looks like we are going to have a pretty large group of us here on a Christmas night for this. No flight following. Again, it's not going to matter right now because there's no ATC online, but don't plan on getting flight following. It's just going to be too much work for any potential centers that might come online. The only ATC you might have to worry about is that Mojave class Delta if we get someone signed on, and we'll keep an eye on that. We'll monitor that. VATSIM Unicom frequency, of course, as always, is the standard 122.8, so everyone's going to be on that 22.8 right on the start here for the departure out of Yosemite Mammoth. And other than that, it's a pretty straightforward event. Like I said, I've left it, even though we have a defined start and end point, the rest of it really does become open-ended. I don't expect everyone to stay in a single file line, so you can fly whatever aircraft you wish. I don't need to be the first to go either. When this briefing ends, whoever wants to go, because I'm still going to have to set up my airplane a little bit, can go. And hopefully we'll have a good time. And like I said, as long as you're here, you're going to be eligible for the giveaway. Does anybody have any questions?
Weather recommendations?
I would go real world. It is super gusty coming out of Yosemite Mammoth right now. Last check, wind 140 at 12 gust 29er, but it is 10 and clear. Mojave is also 10 and clear with a lot less wind, and it's pretty much clear in a million the whole way. So I would recommend doing the real world weather. If you want to set something with less wind, that's perfectly fine, entirely up to you. I'd also recommend daytime, but that's still, once again, at your guys' discretion. But I would definitely go real weather for this one. Give yourself a little bit of a challenge on that takeoff going out of Yosemite Mammoth. I'm in daytime, just for the record of my sim. I said about 12 noon, just for convenience, and so I can get a better look at the views here on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Are there any other questions?
Taking off runway 9 out of Yosemite?
Yes, that's definitely a guarantee. We're going to take off a runway 9 out of Yosemite. And I haven't even looked yet at Mojave. The wind is 200 at 6. We'll plan on using that bigger runway unless ATC tells us otherwise. So to be probably runway 12 going into Mojave. Again, if ATC comes on, then it's whatever they dictate, though. But we'll plan as a club, assuming the wind doesn't change much down there, on going for runway 12. So that'll make it easy, because then we could probably just do a straight in from where we're coming from, more or less. Any other questions?
Do we need to file a flight plan?
Yes. File a VFR flight plan, file from Yosemite Mammoth to Mojave. And then if you want to land in between, that's fine. You don't need to file individual for this flight. Tonight you just file from Mammoth to Mojave. So that's Kilo Mike Mike Hotel to Kilo Mike Hotel Victor. You definitely, anytime we do the events here on the Flying Club, you want to file a VFR flight plan. That's out of courtesy to ATC if they do sign online, so that they know exactly what we're all doing. Any other questions? If there are no other questions, you guys can get started at your leisure. Again, I do not need to be the first person to go. There doesn't need to be any specific that goes first. You guys are more than welcome to get started. Let's get this event rolling. Everybody have fun.
Yep.
If you do have questions during the event, let me know. And like I said, if I see ATC pop on, I'll make sure immediately to get in here and let you guys know what the plan is with that.
Okay, do you guys have a requested altitude for the flight?
Nope,
or-
that's entirely up to you.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you guys. Have fun.
Yeah, good stuff. Fly safe, y'all.
Alright, catch up on the Twitch chat here real quick. Again, Melvin, good fixins. Oh, the Ice Tooth, thank you for coming in today. Good to see you as well. The aircraft floating to my right, that's just the VATSIM thing. VATSIM with its CSLs. Obviously that guy's not flying a jet. It's just that they don't have a good CSL package yet, so it's not going to show what he really is, because the sim doesn't know what he really is, and so that's just a VATSIM thing for why he's kind of floating on that. I didn't block it. Flying the Duchess. Oh, nice, Rob. Yep, so we're in the Seminole. Yeah, the Seminole 124 Mike Charlie. We're going to get on the Unicom frequency here and start listening to the madness of everyone departing out of Yosemite Mammoth. And we're going to go ahead in here, and I'm real quick just for having the distances, because I plan on doing this visually in terms of navigating chat, but just so I can have distances available to me, I'm going to put in Lone Pine first, which is Oscar 26. And then we'll, when we get on the ground on Lone Pine, I plan to do a full stop, kind of go into the ramp, which is, well, you guys will see when we get to Lone Pine. It's quite a long taxi to the ramp, but we'll discuss that further when we get closer. But after that, we'll taxi the ramp, take a quick break, get reset, kind of get our plan going for the rest of the way to Mojave. So that's all I need right now in terms of that. 122 VFR on the transponder because I don't need anything else in terms of that. Why is this set to aux? Go back, there we go, back to nav. So the airplane is all set to go, chat, as far as I know. Don't need any flaps for the departure. We are a little bit up at altitude, so I'm going to keep the mixture back here just a little bit so that we're nice and leaned out for the departure with the altitude. I do have Rex Weather Force 2020 active, so we're on real weather. Let's get the music going again.
I thought it was taking off.
And let's make things happen, chat. Let's have some fun. Thanks for coming in today.
That would be me.
Let's make sure we're actually clear to our left here, and we are.
I was wondering who that was.
Yosemite Mammoth traffic. Seminole 124 Mike Charlie, taxiing runway 9er, Yosemite. Taxiway is clear to our left.
Mooney 860 following the Seminole at Manor.
Clear to the right.
Yosemite Skyhawk 653, pop out taxi runway 9 by the T hangars. Will be joining taxiway Alpha.
Quick taxi.
Yosemite traffic, bearing Charlie Golf Lima X-ray, taxiing runway 9 or Yosemite.
Yosemite traffic, Skyhawk 49.
Good fix them. Sorry you're not joining us right away, but yeah, if you want to get out and fly later, you're more than welcome to do that. When we get up in the air chat, you'll notice I'm going to put the airplane on autopilot, obviously, for convenience, but also it's going to help me to, because I have to start writing down names for participating club members, get a list for the drawing.
Runway 9 via Alpha.
So that's going to have to happen as well, which is another big reason why I'm going
Great
to.
choice, Rob.
Never mind.
Might be a scenery difference there. I apologize for that. Seminole 124 Mike Charlie is departing runway 9 to the southeast. Yosemite traffic. My bad. Whoever that was, I'm sorry. That must be a scenery difference.
No, you're all good.
Yosemite ground, November 64 Papalima, holding short behind the...
I already made a boo-boo, chat.
On runway 9.
But let's get started.
Carenado, Golf 3, line up waiting room.
Slight wind from the right. I'm actually holding a little bit of right aileron in to counteract that. Away we go. Positive rate. No more usable runway gears coming up. gonna see me, chat. Using the autopilot tonight. Don't hate me too much.
Charlie, clear runway 9.
70124 Mike Charlie is upwind runway 9, departing to the southeast. Last call, Yosemite.
On that, thank you. Yosemite traffic. Sitting at the
So let's go ahead and plop this autopilot on.
Yosemite, November 624 Papa Lima, lining up runway 9.
And I'm actually going to go to 9,500. I said 7,500. We're going to go to 9,500 since we're already pretty high here. We're on our way. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off. We're going to fly over this lake that we got right down in front of us. This is Lake Crowley. And from there, we're just going to kind of turn then to follow the highway past Bishop and head on south along that highway to Lone Pine. Should probably get my climb setting in here. We should be 2,500 RPM on the propellers for the climb.
Hey, Yosemite, Moody 860, I've got a couple Skyhawks. I'll let you guys go ahead and get lined up.
We're good right now in terms of the mixture. I'm going to try and write some names down on my list here for the drawing, so bear with me for a second, chat.
Yosemite traffic, 64 Papa Lima, taking off runway 9, heading southwest. Southeast, correction.
Runway 9, Alpha 1, number 1.
I'm also got to keep an eye on my airplane. We're about 500 feet from the altitude we want, so I'm going to quickly lower this down.
Hey, watch that wind come up down into the rock.
Coming up on our altitude, so I'm going to focus back on the airplane here. We're just going to hit this ALT button as soon as we get to 9,500. And that's the altitude we're going to hang on to right now. I'm going up to 9,500.
9,500 too.
And so now we can bring our propeller back to 2,300 RPM for the cruise. And we're going to be pretty much just full throttle, because we're only generating 21 inches of manifold pressure up at this altitude. And that's it, we're cruising.
Speed's 200 knots. Here in the beach crab bonanza.
We're not exactly getting a whole lot of speed out of this bad girl right now. That's because we are pretty high up in the altitude here. So I'm not too surprised.
Yosemite traffic, Skyhawk 653, pop out, departing runway 9, south.
Turn the pitot heats on just in case. It is probably a little on the chilly side up here.
Oh, jeez, look at those planes, bro, like on the game. On the picture of the Discord.
I wonder if I lower the RPM. No, that's not going to make much difference. So yeah, just because we're high up at altitude at 9,500, this airplane just going to cruise a little bit on the slow side. We're doing 142 knots across the ground, which is not too bad. I don't have any gear or flaps out that I'm aware of, so yeah, I think it's just a matter of high density altitude maybe that we're dealing with. I don't think I actually need the pitot heat. So yeah, that could just be, like I said, just a little bit of high density altitude that we got going on here. I'm going to turn a little bit to the right to keep following this highway that we're going to follow down to Lone Pine. And again, we're going to be right along the Sierra Nevada mountains off our right wing pretty much the entire flight on the way down. We even got a little bit of mountain action off our left here too. I'm not familiar with what those mountains are, Chad, I'll be honest with you guys. Looks like the Bianco mountain off our left side, if I'm looking at my sectional here. So I think we're off to a pretty good start. Let me go ahead and get back to writing names down for the club.
Mammoth traffic, November 11816, line up 9er, VFR departure eastbound, Mammoth.
Maybe also 2020.
I am.
Nice. Yeah, I got the turbo V3.
fast.
Nearly climbing at 75 knots in the Seminole. Full everything.
Mixture's trimmed.
Mesnak, thank you for the raid.
Really bad trigger.
Party of 2, appreciate you coming in. Thanks for coming in today. You flying with us, Nate?
Mammoth traffic.
I don't know if I don't see you in the air yet, but hopefully you're joining us. And if not, thank you for at least joining the stream here. I appreciate that, as always, as you know.
traffic,
I know you were talking in the Discord earlier, and you're in the channel, so I'm hoping that
God, I can only do like a 400 foot per minute climb. Otherwise
hopefully you'll be joining us up in the skies. Again, thank you for the host of the raid. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get you guys a nice view of the Seminole with some mountains in the
Mammoth
background.
traffic, November 38 Romeo, holding short, runway 9er, Mammoth.
And we got plenty of our Virtue Safe Flying Club members joining us along the way here. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 so far, chat, is the count. It's pretty good for a holiday such as Christmas to have 18 of us along for the ride here tonight.
Yeah, my takeoff, I was all over the runway, left and right rudder.
I know that there was a couple of Flying Club members that did plan on joining us that were going to be a little bit on the late side tonight, but there's probably still going to be at least a few more people that will join in on the event between now and the end of the event. The end of the event being at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time is when the event will officially close on the Flying Club
Lining
side.
up, runway 9er, Mammoth.
So again, I'm just following, really just following road. I follow road. But not JK, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in today. Welcome to the stream. And we got ourselves a nice little Christmas Flying Club group flight on our way down to Mojave Air and Space with a stop in between at Lone Pine in our Carenado Seminole. That is not exactly hauling butt right now.
Traffic, November 38 Romeo, departing runway 9er, left
Close the
crosswind
cowling flaps a
departure,
little
Mammoth.
bit. See if that'll make any kind of difference for us here in terms of speed. Something tells me it won't. I don't think the cowling flaps really do a whole heck of a lot in this Carenado Seminole, at least from the test that I've done. Oh, we got a little bit of monolith action over here. That's obviously just a little glitch in the
Go higher than
the sim there.
700 in this thing. Doesn't want to do it.
Make sure your mixture is trimmed properly.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Really? That's unfortunate, Mesnak. I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope you're still planning on joining us at least for the flying part. I know it sucks that you're not able to do the streaming part this evening. That kind of blows. I understand.
I'm going to try to see if I can get my little helicopter to 11.5.
I believe I have everyone listed in the giveaway notes, and I do, so that's good. Again, we're giving away 3 $25 gift cards to Flying Club members participating in the event. Like I said, right now we got a participation of 18. And I'll be honest, when I made this event for Christmas Day, I had 0 expectations in terms of how many people would participate. You know, I didn't expect... 18 is already a great number because this is a holiday. And I know a lot of people are doing things with family, friends, other things that you got going on there tonight. I've already done all of my family stuff between last night and earlier today. So I did have my family time for Christmas, and I was very thankful to be off for Christmas this year and not working.
Traffic,
But now I've got time to hang out with you guys, run this event with the Flying Club. Al South MIA, thanks for coming in today. So, you know, but I wasn't expecting much for the event tonight in terms of numbers. But so the fact that we already are up to 18, and I know that there's at least 2 or 3 guys that said they might come a little bit late. So if we get above 20, you know, I'm going to be pretty impressed by that for something on a major holiday such as Christmas. So, you know, this Flying Club has really begun to you you know, it's more than I ever thought it would be, and I'm very happy about it. So while I'm talking about the Flying Club, the link to the Discord is coming up there. If you're a VATSIM member, you're not already part of the Flying Club, and you enjoy GA flying and doing events like we're doing tonight, you know, definitely give us a look. Just make sure you read the welcome page, as there's some instructions to get you set up for the Discord.
New plane or a space shuttle?
Plane.
Space plane.
Spaceship.
Here, in the upland.
Sorry, I have a friend that I haven't talked to in a long time decided to message me, chat. I feel like I'm obligated to reply to him since it's been a while. So excuse me for my indiscretion of using my phone while I'm streaming. But again, this is just a glitch in the scenery right here, this little monolith that we got going on. I think when we get closer to it, it'll probably go away, because obviously that's not supposed to be there. But if we look out our right wing, that looks good. So we're just going to look out our right wing and pretend we don't see that other object. That'll work, right, guys? Huh?
Whoa, that one is pretty strong though.
Let's do, boom, now you can't see it. Now it's not even there. Out of sight, out of mind, chat. We've got the Bishop Airport is just coming off right off of our left here. We are not going to make a stop there. Our only stop aside from Mojave is going to be Lone Pine, which is Oscar 26. Kind of tired of seeing that imperfection in the sim there, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at this view for a few more minutes.
Mammoth traffic, Skyhawk 82 lining up runway.
Exactly, good fixins, exactly. And everyone that's watching this evening, I appreciate all y'all for being here. Y'all, I don't usually say that, but I'm wearing my nice Christmas sweater, chat. I'm wearing my nice New Jersey Devils reverse retro, very Christmassy themed sweater. I got the green going on in the back for you guys. Trying to give you as much Christmas feel. Again, Merry Christmas to everyone. If you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Holidays and Happy New Year to you as well. I imagine I'm going to stream at least a couple more times before the calendar turns to 2021. And God, I hope 2021 is a better year than 2020. Because 2020 was, for a lot of reasons, chat, not the best year. For me personally, at the beginning of the year, obviously I had my shoulder surgery at the end of last year in December. So I spent pretty much the first half of this year purely working on recovering my shoulder from the injury that I sustained in flight. But after that got healed, of course, now it's the heart of COVID land, and with the pandemic and aviation just taking so many hits the way that it has, and I've flown a total of 12 hours in the real world this entire year of 2020 between COVID and the injury and my company closing New York base and just a bunch of the other stuff that's going on. So I'm just gonna say it definitely has not been my best year personally. But that said, having all that time off that I had because of the shoulder, it really did allow me to put a lot of the effort into the Virtual USA Flying Club, and it's allowed it to kind of flourish and grow into what it is right now with over 430 members and really having just 20 plus usually on almost every single group flight that we do, even on a holiday like today. So there's some good that came out of this year. It wasn't a total loss this year, but for the most part, on a personal level, it really wasn't. And I'm sure a lot of people could say the same thing, but it really was not a good year for most. And I'm just hoping that 2021 brings us something better, something to hope for. With the vaccine now, hopefully we can lean on that and just have a little bit of hope that 2021 is going to be a better year. So, you got a permit for that, Sorrow? Yikes. Thanks for coming in today, Sean and Nick. Yes, I'm planning on making a full stop at Oscar 22, going all the way to the ramp. And actually, that's what we'll talk about now, chat, is that this airport, Lone Pine, you'll see if we look on any of the, there's no airport diagram or anything on here. So we're gonna go to Lone Pine Airport on the Google Maps. We're gonna pull it right up here on Google Maps, and you're gonna see that, and this is depicted fairly well in the sim. Here's the runway, which conveniently has a Unicom of 122.8. There's a long taxiway right here. It's like a quarter to almost a half-mile long taxiway that takes you then into the ramp. And it's one aircraft only, so we'll have to be careful with that if anybody else decides to land with us. So we'll actually land, taxi all the way down to the ramp, park. I'll probably use the restroom, get some more water. We'll set up for the second leg before then taxiing back out. So I thought that would be neat to kind of show you guys. And then look at this little FBO shack that you got going on. It only cost $7 a night for a tie down there. So I thought that was pretty neat. And then let's get the street view. So here's the field, and then some nice land. I think there's some trails in the mountains that are not too far behind all that, but you come into the field, and obviously you got the airport and all. Can't get my mouse to work properly. The airport and all that jazz. I just feel like this is kind of a neat little airport. Now I don't have a scenery for it in Flight Sim 2020. It's just going to be the default. The default is okay. It doesn't really have any of the hangars or anything, but at least the runway and taxiway are correct to get to the ramp. So we'll make use of, you know, what we got in terms of that. But I just thought it was a neat little spot, so that's why I'm making it my one stop on the way to Mojave this evening.
Good updraft next to
Dude, go put your hat on or end the stream. What hat? What hat are we talking about? You mean my Santa hat? I got my Santa hat right here. Hold on. Almost forgot about the Santa hat. Thank you. Let me.
Bishop traffic 2CF, how about on the go runway 12 Bishop traffic?
There you go. There you go, chat. Santa hat activated. Good call. Thank you for the assist, Sean. I appreciate it. Alright, so let's go back to that Lone Pine Airport information. It's at 3,710 feet, so we'll round up to 38. It's going to be 4,800 for the traffic pattern altitude. Now, the airport obviously doesn't have its own weather information, so the closest we're going to be able to find is really all the way down to China Lake, and right now the wind is calm down there. If we come up to Bishop, the wind is 1603, so it's almost calm down there. So we're going to plan on doing this the straight in, chat. We're going to be nice and lazy. Plan on going straight in for runway 16 into Lone Pine. So we're not going to really have to worry too much. Actually, the TPA right here is only 4510, so it's only 800 feet TPA. That's why you always look for this right here, chat. You always want to look for this on an AFD. Sometimes it'll give you that TPA 4510, 800 feet above the ground. So that's going to be our TPA if we decide to do something other than just the straight in. I heard traffic. What do we got? Drek 516, thank you for the host. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming in today. Thank you for the host for the hat. Again, good assist on that, Sean. I don't know why I didn't think to put it on sooner. It was just sitting right over there. You know, that kind of just slipped my mind. I do have the Christmas sweater on, though, the New Jersey Devils Christmas sweater, so at least I'm doing something right tonight. 33 miles out, about 14 minutes. We need to get down to about 4,500 feet. We're at 95, so we need about 5 minutes to descend. So we got time. We can continue to stay at 9,500 in the meantime. Do have a couple of more people on the ground that I need to make a note of for the list. Make sure I've got everyone here. It looks like the list is back up to date. There's one guy that I actually have to verify if he's a flying club member or not. I don't think so. I think we do have one guy that's joining us that is not a flying club member, but we'll double check that. He is not. Okay. That's cool. Always nice to have more people joining us along the way, though, chat. Never a bad thing at all. Yep, so my list is back to being complete.
Yeah, although I just need to get it
Judix, I believe that's how you say that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in today.
That'll put a damper in your day.
What are the chances you can make those bulbs red and green? Oh, I can definitely do the red and green. I can change the one bulb to red.
Yeah,
Let's see. Hold on.
Lucky I realized it.
Let's see. Now you're just asking for a lot, Sean, but we can change the one bulb to red. Ready, set, go. There you go. Oh, let me get out of the way. Oh, God. Let me see. One red, one green going back there. You're welcome. Don't say I never did nothing for you, buddy. I'm just going to redraw this line.
Maybe they'll screw it at 30,000.
Interesting that it didn't draw it off of me. It drew it from where it was. That makes zero sense to me whatsoever.
No, I'm gonna Carenado.
What if I do that? Oh, God. Well, I didn't mean to eliminate it, but whatever. We'll put it back in. Oscar 2-6. This is fine.
I'm about to cross November 653 Papa Alpha.
Yeah, hang on.
Oh, Flight Sim 2020 with your garbage Garmin. Whatever.
6 minutes here.
All we really need to know is we're about 11
Yes,
minutes
sir.
out, 26 miles.
Howdy, second sight.
Yeah, I like having those lights like that. I haven't been giving you guys enough of the views of the mountains yet. Where are my manners here? So let's go ahead and get some of these mountain views as we continue on down south here. I think that's a pretty picture right there.
17 on the go. We'll be a party.
Tell you what, we'll give you the inside view of the mountains. How about that? We'll go right here. Zoom in on them a little bit. Boom. Give you that view for a little bit as we move along here.
Let's go. We're only 16.
I just lost control of the aircraft.
That's a good view. Good enough view of the mountains for now. We'll go ahead and focus back up front again. You can still see the mountains on either side, so yeah, it's pretty. So we're coming up on 2 Oscar 7, which is Independence. Again, another place where some members might plan to stop, but we are not going to make the stop there. We're going straight to Lone Pine. And then after Lone Pine to Mojave Air and Space. That was always the plan.
Mike, I don't know if he knows, but he is still 5 minutes.
Oh. Excuse me. Thank you.
Trying to tape on the computer.
Appreciate it. Really not much at all to worry about in terms of airspace. When we start that second lake chat, we are going to have to worry about that restricted area near China Lake. And then, of course, the Class Delta at Mojave. If anybody comes on ATC, as it stands right now, there is no ATC for us at Mojave. And I've got a count of 19 right now, looks like.
All 43. Eastbound, keep mile final. Runway 1.
No, it's more than that. What is my count up to? Let's go ahead and recount, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We hit the 20 mark. So there it is. We're into the 2-0 mark once again for an event. Even on Christmas Day in the evening, we were able to pull 20 Flying Club members for an event. That's pretty impressive. So thank you for everyone that's participating. And like I said, I still think there's maybe 1 or 2 guys that said they were going to straggle in towards the end. But unfortunately, I've been looking through Discord, and it looks like Rob Sherman Jr., a.k.a. Slant Alpha Adventures, has got something that came up this evening. I know he was planning on joining us tonight and also doing a giveaway of his own on his channel, but it looks like he's got something that's come up. So he's going to move his stream to tomorrow to do something else. So that is unfortunate that Mr. Rob Sherman Jr. is not going to be able to join us tonight. I'll have to see and make sure everything's okay. It looks like it's just, since he's going to try and stream it tomorrow, that something else might might have popped up for him, and you know, it's still Christmas Day, so maybe he had some family stuff to do, so it's all good. But we do miss Slant Alpha Adventures. If you're not familiar with Slant Alpha Adventures, definitely make sure to give him a follow. His link should come up right there. He is probably one of the best general aviation streamers on Twitch, in my opinion. Again, it's personal opinion. I also maybe have a little bias because he's become a very good friend of mine doing stuff with the Flying Club, but he is an exceptionally good sim pilot. Really good when it comes to just basic, bare bone VOR navigation. That's why he calls himself Slant Alpha. So definitely, if you're not already following him, make sure that you give him a follow tonight. And I believe he said he's going to be doing some flying tomorrow, so we can tune into him tomorrow. Since he was unable to make it tonight for whatever reason. But again, probably one of just the best general aviation flight sim streamers on Twitch. Last check, yeah, the wind is not insignificant, so I'm planning on going straight in for runway 16 there, Nick. That is the plan. How many miles out am I? 15? We should probably start making some moves here. I just realized that I think my other controller is plugged in when it shouldn't be. So let's go ahead and remove that now, since that's what caused that little weird glitch that we just saw. Thankfully, it hasn't caused us any other problems yet. That's been taken care of. We're going to start a descent here, chat. We're going to go down about 1,000 feet a minute as we start to get closer to our destination here. We're only about 13 miles out. We want to get down to about 4,500 feet in the meantime for the TPA, for the field. And then, of course, since we're doing straight in, it's not going to matter a whole heck of a lot, but we'll at least start getting down now a little bit here just to kind of set ourselves up more appropriately. We're going to pick up a little speed as we descend here, too. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. We might have to increase our descent rate, or maybe just pull the power back as we get a little bit closer to where we want to be in terms of our descent. If I zoom in, do I see the field out there anywhere? Not yet. I'm not seeing it just yet on the with the downwind sim binoculars. But we're getting warmer. About 11 miles out. It's severe clear, so I feel like I should see it, but the sim for a strip like that might not be as well defined until we get a little bit closer, unfortunately. So we'll have to wait and see. I do have my landing rate meter on, the G's, so we'll be able to do landing rate guesses and all that kind of stuff. I don't expect.
Hey, if you're following the highway, stay on the right side.
Again, I'm not giving away any prizes for that, chat. That's just pride. But and you're always welcome to participate in those landing rate guesses. He does it. I'm assuming he said he doesn't make them yet for Microsoft Flight Sim. I mean, I've got the base model here that can only go so far. I just don't have the X-Plane Pro model, Mr. Valkyrie. If you want to look at it that way. Why in the ever-loving God am I dropping frames? What in the absolute fuck? There's zero reason I should be dropping frames. I am using pretty much zero. I'm not even streaming at the highest quality. Well, I'm at 1080p, but I'm not doing it at 60 frames. Why am I dropping frames? I think my internet is just garbage, chat, unfortunately. It's something that's going to be a bugaboo that we're going to have to fight through. We run a quick speed test. Let's see why my internet is ass right now. It could potentially be because my parents are streaming The Mandalorian. I'm getting pretty close here. Lone Pine traffic, Seminole 124, Mike Charlie is 5 miles to the north, inbound straight in runway 16 for a full stop, Lone Pine.
Oh, you know, full stop, Mike?
Okay, my upload speed is apparently horrendous right now. Well, this is unfortunate. I'm about 4 out now. Should really start slow up here a lot more. I was paying attention too much to the fact that my stream was dropping frames, and I'm not paying attention enough to what's happening right in front of me because the airport's right here. So let's go ahead and get the autopilot off. Gear down, flaps in. We're going to have to dive ourselves in here a little bit since I got distracted with my poor frames. Because apparently my upload speed right now is only freaking 3.
We stayed to the right.
I don't know what's going on with my internet
highway.
suddenly.
We'll technically not hit that restricted airspace, right?
Yeah, that's what I just said like 5 minutes ago.
You have to be careful with the
Always a bummer. Always a letdown.
Right to the highway the entire time. Going over
This damn internet. I'm getting absolutely ruined right now in terms of frames, though.
Centers will be up to the left, up, just, Edwards is going to be... to the
Can't
left.
focus on that right now, though, Chad. I gotta focus in on this landing. Lone Pine traffic, Seminole 124, Mike Charlie. 2 miles straight in, 16, full stop, Lone Pine.
Why is Mike doing a full stop?
Oh, I'm gonna just taxi the ramp and use the restroom real quick.
Alright, go through traffic circles. Wait, I've been passed.
Yeah, why is my internet so bad right now? This is gonna bother me.
Y'all been smoking by me all night.
TCF, Lone Pine traffic, TCF up at 10 miles to the south of Lone Pine, inbound from runway 16.
We got prop full. Mixture is leaned out a little bit because we're still got about 4,000 feet on the elevation. And
60. I'm going
we're
down.
straight in.
I'm going to-
Very well aligned now. If you guys want to get a landing rate guess in, if you can even see what's going on the screen, you can go ahead and put the landing rate guess in. I know I'm dropping a ton of frames. I apologize. Spectrum internet
It's amazing,
sucks.
freaking Cessna 172 passing 737s. Isn't this such what it looks like on my side?
No, yesterday I was flying the DJ Club and passed E380 at Denver.
Seems legit.
Minus 119, that's not too bad. I want to try and make this taxiway. Boy, I think I can make it. Yeah. And then we'll taxi the long way down here to the ramp. Lone Pine traffic, Seminole 4 Mike Charlie is clear of runway 16. Lone Pine. My internet seems to have stabilized itself at the moment, chat. We're gonna see if that holds or not. If you're having issues keeping up, just hit the refresh button.
The closer you are to the ground, the faster you fly.
Yeah, I'm aware. I think it's starting to stabilize out now. It's just my internet is unfortunately really crappy tonight for some reason. I apologize for that, chat. If you guys hit the refresh button if you can hear me.
I am 10 feet off the ground.
My internet seems to be stabilizing a little bit, chat. It's still not great though. No, it's going back down again. Son of a bitch. Why internet? Why you gotta be like this?
Lone Pine traffic, Mooney 816. About 5 to the north, we're going to overfly the field near a left-hand pattern for 1-6, Lone Pine.
Lone Pine traffic, 2CI Papa, final runway 16, 2CI Papa.
Jesus, 99 milliseconds just to connect to the New York. I wonder if the Twitch server is just not doing good. Ay, ay, ay. What the fuck?
Anyone flying through the mountains?
I'm between the mountains.
I tend to avoid controlled flight into terrain.
I'm flying him in that valley between where the highway is.
I'm flying the Beechcraft Bonanza Turbo, so I'm getting 200 knots for cruise.
Oh yeah, nice. I'm flying the 172. It's not performing at all.
Nice.
I'm in the 210 and I got 150.
Nobody's giving me about 170. I don't need it.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch. I switch to like a Baron or.
Trying to diagnose these issues, chat. Bear with me.
15.5.
Again, it might just
Lone Pine
be
traffic,
purely
Mooney
because my
816,
internet is not
over
very
the
good
field,
right now.
Entering left downwind, runway 16, Lone Pine.
I'm looking at 360 right now over the airport where Mike is. I'm gonna land there.
Done like 120 for Cessna 172.
And Lone Pine traffic, 2CI Papa clear of 16, Lone Pine traffic.
Is that for the 172?
Yeah.
I'm at 11.5.
Same here.
You 172 as well?
Yep.
For the Mooney who's landing, I suggest you just make a U-turn as soon as you land. I went all the way down and I regret it.
Alright, thanks for the pyre up there, Mooney 816.
I don't know what you guys can even see on the stream right now, but my upload speed is apparently 0, according to speed test. So my Spectrum internet is obviously borked for whatever freaking reason. And that is why my stream is dropping hella frames. What in the absolute hell is going on?
Lone Pine traffic, Mooney 816, left base, runway 16, Lone Pine.
Well,
I'm on final for the runway
We're just gonna have to struggle through, chat. It is what it is. Unfortunately, apparently my internet is just not working properly tonight for whatever reason. Of course, the upload speed is what's most important for the streaming to Twitch, and my upload speed is currently 0 apparently. I didn't know that was even physically possible. So,
and they'll find out the Mooney be a touch and go departing straight out.
it's gonna come and go in waves, unfortunately, because apparently my internet is absolutely useless right now for whatever reason. Spectrum is having some issues. So, not much we can do about it except for to continue on. We're gonna soldier forward here. We got our next leg to Mojave. So let's go ahead and get that in. Kilo, Mike, Hotel, Victor. And we're going to go ahead and just do this and get what we can get, I guess, out of the stream in the meantime. I do apologize, like I said, for the issues, chat. That's pretty pathetic just how bad that my upload speeds are apparently right now because of Spectrum. That's just, it's criminal, honestly.
Where's November 292 Sierra Papa?
But let's soldier on.
I'm currently on the taxiway going to the ramp at Lone Pine.
Lone Pine traffic, Cessna 79 Julie Whiskey, 10 miles to the north. We'll be entering a straight in for 16, planning for a touch and go straight out.
Yeah, my stream is definitely 100% all sorts of disconnected.
Straight out.
In terms of the chat and in terms of what I'm saying, so it's going to be kind of weird. It's going to be a little bit of a lag in terms of the chat, so I apologize for the potentially rough interactions that we're going to have the rest of the way here, but I can't control the fact that my Spectrum internet tonight is suddenly just pooping the bed. I've never had it that low before. So, it is unfortunate, but it is what it is. And like I said, the plan now is we'll get a nice quick view here of the mountains at this Lone Pine field, and then we're just going to soldier forward, keep moving towards Mojave Air and Space. I appreciate you guys still kind of hanging out even with all the struggles that we're having there. Looks like we got someone coming up the taxiway here, so we obviously can't go yet.
Do you see me, Sierra Papa?
What's your call sign?
November 1396 Roma Sierra.
Yeah, I see you taxiing in. I'm gonna go ahead and stop for about 5 minutes and I'll taxi out.
Sounds good.
Lone Pine traffic, 70124 my Charlie is going to taxi out to runway 16 once this inbound aircraft to the ramp gets in.
I'll be a touch and go, Mike. Looks like I'm next to the field.
The one that's taxiing into the ramp, rather. Seminole 4 Mike Charlie's taking that taxiway towards the runway at Lone Pine.
Lone Pine traffic, Cessna 824 Tango Lima, 15 miles northwest inbound for entering a left downwind.
Lone Pine traffic, Cessna 9 Julie Whiskey's on
21
final,
chat. We had
2
another member
miles
join us, so we're up to 21
16,
on the count.
Lone Pine.
If you guys can even hear me or see what I'm doing anymore at this point because of this godforsaken internet that I apparently have tonight.
Lone Pine traffic, Seminole 91908 Whiskey, say miles north straight in 16, Lone Pine.
That aircraft inbound to Lone Pine, how far out are you?
Short final.
We'll hold. There he is. I see him now, chat.
Baron Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray.
Right there.
Independent traffic. Baron Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray. Circling one's on final. Runway 14. Independent.
Lone Pine traffic, Cessna 9 Juliet Whiskey's on the go, runway 16 straight out, Lone Pine.
Anybody else on final at Lone Pine?
Lone Pine traffic, Seminole 98 Whiskey, 3 mile final, correction, 2 mile final, runway 16 full stop.
We'll wait for you as well. We're gonna wait for that guy as well if he's within 2 miles, chat. He's right out here. If you can even see it. Again, I don't know how well this is gonna go for the rest of the way.
Hey, Mike, you there?
I'm here.
Alright, I'm in 6.
Looks like there's a large group of people that went to Independence, chat. Or, I'm sorry, yeah, large group of people went to Independence, and there's a large group of guys that are at Lone Pine with us here, too. If we're looking at VATSPI. Oh, there's 2 more Flying Club members that just got on the ground, chat. Look at that. The number continues to rise.
Independent traffic, Baron Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray. 2 mile final. Runway 14. Independent.
Lone Pine 98 Whiskey, clear 16, taxi back Lone Pine.
Lone Pine traffic, 70124 Mike Charlie is departing runway 16 to the south, Lone Pine. Get going. Get on out of here. Hopefully my internet comes back at some capacity so that the stream doesn't continue to look like shit. Positive rate, no more usable runway gear up. We got that traffic ahead of us in sight. Try not to run him over. We're gonna get our vertical speed up to 1,000 feet a minute and throw our autopilot on. This time we're only gonna go up to 7,500, chat. We're gonna go up to 7,500 for this second leg here.
Independent traffic, Baron. 490 Arco Romeo holding short. 32. Then.
Independent traffic, Baron Charlie Golf Lima Whiskey X-ray. Clear of the active. Independent.
Independent traffic, Baron.
So what we're gonna have to concern ourselves with now.
For a southeast departure.
Out of Lone Pine here, we're going to need to make sure that once we get close to the restricted area, we're going to need to stay nice and tight to the mountains because we want to be on the west side of this highway here. That's how we'll know we'll be clear of the restricted area on our way down towards Mojave. So we'll try and make that the plan.
Lone Pine traffic, Seminole 98 Whiskey, departing runway 16 straight out of south, Lone Pine.
Once again, really do apologize for the stream issues, as my internet tonight is not very good, apparently. I don't know what happened. Might have to put a phone call into Spectrum when I'm done streaming to see why the F I have 0 upload speed according to speed test. That just blows my mind. Do some stuff off the screen here real quick.
Lone Pine traffic 2CF up at the bearing straight out runway 16, Lone Pine traffic.
There's still water. There's still 3 people party. Damn it.
There are actually 4 right now.
Oh my.
Men's traffic. Yeah.
Coming up close to our altitude here.
Party. 166 down.
And we're going 7,500 for this leg.
Oh no, no, we got an engine failure.
Stream.
I'm at 25,000 feet. We got an engine failure.
Is that the one who was freaking cruising at like 3,000 before into the trees?
Yeah, share my screen.
Very good. 7,500. Pull our prop back to 2,300 RPM.
That might be one.
Be able to hold just about 23 squared, it looks like there.
There we go, fixed it.
Lean our
Ran
mixture out here a bit.
Thanks.
Get as much juice as we can out of this girl. And we're about 34 minutes to our destination. So actually a little bit of a longer leg for this second leg here. Yeah, and anytime you guys see my stream kind of stuttering or lagging out and then kind of skip forward, if you hit the refresh button, hopefully that might get you to be closer to where it's actually live, so I'll be able to interact better a little bit with the chat. Otherwise, unfortunately, like I said, there's pretty much nothing I can do about it right now. It does kind of look like, and I'm going to probably jinx myself here, but it does kind of look like at this moment, at least for the last minute, I've been keeping my eyes half on the plane and half on my bitrate. And my bitrate has stabilized for the last minute. So maybe, just maybe,
Yeah,
Spectrum got off their ass and figured out the problem and started giving me some upload space again. But we'll find out, I guess, here as we go along the rest of the way.
Yeah, I'll be stopping
So,
for fuel.
hopefully that should be the end of the stuttering, but, you know, I don't know, chat. I just don't know. We'll keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best, and maybe it was just some weird thing going on with, you know, Spectrum or my router or something that seems to be resolved now. But fingers crossed, we'll hope for the best here. In the meantime, let's get back to the views. Got some lakes out here. Or I should say reservoirs. There's the North Hawaii and the South Hawaii reservoirs. Right here, chat. North Hawaii, South Hawaii reservoirs that we're flying over right now. Guess even in the desert you need some water too, huh, chat? Sure enough, I jinxed myself because I see that I'm dropping frames again. Oh well. So definitely a mountain off our wing there. Giving me excellent now in terms of my stream quality on Twitch, so maybe, like I said, maybe, just maybe, we're slowly coming out of this this garbage internet and get into something a little bit more stable, ever so slowly, potentially, hopefully. There is a tower online at Mojave, everybody. I believe it's Chris. I believe it's our own. Frequency is 127.6, so you will need to talk to Mojave Tower. 1276 going in there tonight since he's online now.
Chris.
That's why I landed.
Well, there's a whole mess of us coming your way, buddy. Enjoy. So 127.6 now, Chad, is the tower. So 1276 is the only other frequency now that I'm going to need to worry about.
I'm inbound. I've got a lot of questions, Chris.
Oh, boy.
That's a taxi.
I think he was already on the list, Rob, because he was flying, but I guess now he's controlling for us too. So he did a nice double whammy for us. I'm very much appreciative of that. Mojave Tower is 127.6. My stream it's still having a drop here and there, chat. I can see it because I can see my percentage of frame rate drops, and I see that fluctuating up and down. Of course, as soon as I open mouth, again, it starts to do it. But it's getting slowly better. It's slowly starting to stabilize here a little bit. So hopefully that means my internet's come back a little bit. Eric Flight. Hey, Eric, thank you for the... Happy holidays to you, sir. Merry Christmas. Thank you for the 3-month resub. You got your second stripe. Congratulations. Thanks for coming in today, man. Merry Christmas to you and your family. If you, I don't know if you celebrate or not, but if you don't, happy holidays to you as well. Happy to have you along for the stream. Really do appreciate the resub. I apologize because my stream is having some stuttering issues because my internet is trash tonight, apparently. So I do apologize for that, but it's all good, man. Family comes first. Family comes first. Like I said, I apologize everybody for the fact that I having these stream struggles. Seems to be sort of kind of better. Here we go, you know. It's been a mixed bag. 27 minutes, 68 miles out of Mojave. Again, we're going to get pretty tight here. We want to stay on the right side of the highway right here, which I'm doing, so that we stay out of the restricted area. So we're going to be a little bit tight up to the mountains here on our right, but as long as we keep the highway off our left, we're going to be good to go the rest of the way to Mojave Air and Space, where, like I said, we do now have the tower controller online. It is our buddy Chris. And he'll be helping us out for that last little bit, getting inbound to Mojave Air and Space. 22 to 23 hours of flight from Kennedy to LA. Oh my God. Have fun with that tomorrow. I hope you have a lot of coffee and or Red Bull. Good God. I'm definitely 100% not going to do that tomorrow. You have fun with that though, buddy. I'll try and tune in as much as I can. If my internet doesn't keep sucking ass like it is tonight. Skimming the Rockies with the G1000, he says. Watching my drop frames number go up significantly every single time I look at it is really frustrating. Spectrum. Looks like we got some company behind us here, chat. I see a flashing light right out here. Just went with the real world briefing, was loft planning, tried going more south than route like others are doing, but it doesn't make sense to me with calculations. Well, like I said, man, I trust your skills. I'm sure you'll find your way without dying, and it's going to be just a really, really long day for you out there. Best of luck to you with that. I'm certainly not going to do that. Yeah, at the minimum, you're going to get hopefully some pretty good viewership on your stream since you're doing such a long stream tomorrow. And if you win, yeah, those rudder pedals would definitely be nice too. No doubt about that, so good luck, man. I'm sure it'll be entertaining at the minimum. Oh my god, almost everyone behind me is faster than me, chat. I'm going to get passed up by a lot of people on our way to Mojave. We're going to be right in the cluster of people getting inbound to Mojave Air and Space, so this should be somewhat entertaining. I'm sure you'd much rather prefer to be flying in the real world, though, Nick. Let's be honest. I think we all know the answer to that one.
Angel current traffic.
22 minutes out, it says, Chet.
79er Julia Whiskey 9 to the north, was making a straight in for runway 15. Indigo current traffic. There'll be a full stop.
Wow, Eric, you actually canceled a real world flight for this. Look at you. That's some dedication right there, my man. Dedication. Crazy, crazy man we got right here, Chad.
Traffic, Mooney 816. We're about 3 to the north at 9,500. Going to overfly, meter a left-hand pattern 15 in Yokin.
Sounds like a couple of guys are going to go land it in Yokin. He really wants those rudder pedals. Yeah, I don't blame him, to be honest. That would be a nice thing to get.
Hey, for that traffic overflying the airport, just so you know, field altitude's about 2,500 feet.
Want to try to get to Hartford on an extra flight? Nice, man. I've been to that
we've got
airport.
a little altitude to cut here. It's
Been to that airport many a time in real life, especially when I was doing all the flight training and instructing at Farmingdale. Hartford was very convenient cross-country from Farmingdale at the time, so I'm very, very familiar with that field. So there's in Yokin. And we're not going to stop there. We're going to keep going to
3 mile final straight in 15 full stop landing.
Keep making our way over to Mojave.
And you could traffic, Mooney 816. We're looking for that.
But yeah, I am very familiar with that field.
Well out of their way.
We're going to be slowly coming out of the Sierra Nevada mountains here, chat. They're going to start getting lower and lower as we get closer to Mojave. Not bad looking at all on the sim, of course. Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 is very well known for its good visuals and very lacking in a lot of other things, to put it mildly. Visual to runway 24. Is that what his ATIS says? I don't even see. I don't see that he has an ATIS up, Mr. Valkyrie. Personally. Slowly making your way to Stewart? Yeah, let me know, man. As hopefully, let's plan a day where I'm not working or busy, please. I would definitely love to drive out there, meet up with you, and maybe even get into the plane and fly around with you for a bit, man.
Short final 15 full stop. Inderkin.
That'd be great. Thank you, Rob. All right, we'll plan on that potentially then. Like I said, we're just going to have to follow the instructions that we get from our air traffic controller that has come online for us, Chad. If we would take a quick look at the chart here, there isn't even a runway 24, Rob. There's a 1230, a 268, and a 224. I'm going to bet that he's landing 12. But, you know, we'll see. Maybe his landing runway 26 or 8, depending on the wind. We'll have to wait and see when we get a little bit closer what he assigns us there. 2,800 at 1 feet is the field elevation, so 3,800 is the traffic pattern altitude. Unless it says somewhere, see remarks, traffic pattern altitude.
And you have the traffic, Mooney 816 over the field, 6,500.
Yeah, 3,800 feet.
Across midfield and
right there in the AFD. Very good. Yeah, there's no runway 24 there, so either that's a mistake on his part or I don't know what the dealio is. Because I'm looking right at the chart.
Traffic, Cessna Julie Whiskey's clear of 15 at Bravo 2, Inderkin.
ATIS says 24, we're landing 24. Oh, I accidentally hit a button. What did I hit? What did I hit? What did I hit? What did I do?
I will not confirm if I just almost landed at the military base just now.
I accidentally hit something, chat. What happened? What did I do? What did I do? Is stabilizing out? Are you okay, airplane? Did I break you? I didn't mean to hurt you.
Inyoka traffic, Mooney 816 extended, left downwind 15 Inyoka.
I made it.
Okay, we're good now. I don't know what I did, but maybe I hit the rudder trim by accident? Because it does look like the airplane's kind of flying crooked now. Great. How do I fix that? Oh, no, that's not what we want to do. I think that's going to be centered. Hopefully that's centered. Hey. Yeah, I'm thinking either 1-2 or 2-6, but we'll see when we get there. The wind is 240. Yeah, maybe 2-6. I think we'll probably get a left downwind for runway 26. Or a right downwind, rather, for runway 26. I think you're right on that, Rob. And there's Inyokin, we're not going there.
Traffic, Cessna, 9 Whiskey's on the taxi back to runway 15.
Slowly saying goodbye to the Sierra Nevada mountains. As you can see, they come to an end right here. We're just going to curve with the highway to keep going towards Mojave.
Inyo traffic, 292 Sierra Paps on 10 mile final.
42 miles out, it says.
Inyo traffic, Mooney 816 left base, the final runway 15. Indicated.
About 17 minutes. That seems about right. That's all kind of... That math seems to check out right now. I still feel like I'm flying a little crooked, chat. I don't know what happened here. Maybe that's center. I don't know what I hit. But... hopefully... we can stop flying crooked here. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with the fact that I'm flying crooked because I hit something. I don't know what it is, but whatever. Whatever. Chat. It's fine. We're gonna be just fine. Oh, the ball is still... Oh, yeah, see that? That is correct. What is going on here?
In your traffic, Mooney 816, short final, 15 touch and go, departing straight out.
Was it really that simple? Am I that stupid?
Touch and go there.
Affirm.
Thank you.
Thank you for the assist, Sean. Good God. What am I doing, chat? What am I fucking doing? Dumb, 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 dumb. We're dumb tonight. This road is kind of just a straight shot here for a little bit towards Mojave.
In your traffic, Cessna 9 Whiskey is going to be taxiing runway 28, holding short runway 15 for a straight out departure.
Cavalry's a coming, Chris. I hope you're ready.
Incoming traffic, Cessna 824 Tango Lima, 10 miles north, inbound for landing on runway 15 in Ukraine.
Do I have this guy listed already? I don't.
Traffic, Mooney 816, on the go 15, departing straight out via park.
Juliet Whiskey, you can cross Julian Short.
In your traffic, Cessna 9 Juliet Whiskey is departing runway 15 to the southeast in your traffic.
Too much apple juice. Yeah, I didn't even have that much today because I've been dealing with some heartburn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We're up to 24 on the official count for the event tonight. Again, for a holiday night, Christmas night, 24. We're making a good impression here, chat. That's really, really, really good on the Flying Club to be able to put numbers like that up on a holiday like tonight. There's only 636 total connections to VATSIM, and we've got a group flight of 24 plus going into this airport. So I think everybody in the Flying Club deserves a lot of credit for that. That's really just phenomenal. Phenomenal numbers. You know, no other way to put it.
In your traffic, Cessna 9 Whiskey turning on the right crosswind off of 15, departing area to the southwest. In your last call.
Right now, my count for the event is up to 24. For a holiday night, it's not bad at all. There's only 636 total connections to VATSIM currently. This club is really starting to flex its muscle a little bit. Air Janeo, thank you for the follow. Thank you for coming in today. Again, I'm going to apologize once again for the slight internet connection stream issues that I have been experiencing periodically. I don't think it's stopping as much. It's still stuttering a little bit. I do apologize for that, guys. Spectrum Internet is
And TCF up is clear.
trash
15,
tonight.
back to 15.
Not much I can do about it, unfortunately, right now, but it seems like for at least the last 30 minutes or so, it's been a little bit better. Let me knock on some wood so that I don't jinx myself.
In traffic, Cessna 824 Tango Lima, 5 miles
Drink
north,
a little bit more of my apple juice.
For 15 full stop in
Good luck. We're about 11 minutes out from Mojave Air and Space, 28 miles. Cruising right along. Like I said, we're just now starting to leave the Sierra Nevada mountain area, and it's going to start to become more level land as we get closer and closer to Mojave. Big old desert. Appreciate all the support so far tonight, even though the stream hasn't been exactly the highest quality. Mr. LaRue with the host, Maznak with the raid, Drex with the host, Not JK with the follow, Jutex with the follow, Eric Flay with the 3-month resub. He got his second stripe on his epaulet, and Air Juno, thank you for your follow tonight. Appreciate all the support, guys. I've been averaging, it looks like, in the 20s for viewership most. That's also good for me. So everyone that's watching, whether you're chatting or not, just kind of hanging out, or if you're also doing the event with the Flying Club tonight, thank you so much, guys. It means a lot to me, especially on a holiday, Christmas night. You know, I did have my time with the family earlier, but I guess we can call you guys my second family, my flight sim family, and it's a real treat to have you guys along with me and have all those friends to join me on stuff like this. It really makes the sim, it really does make the sim, well, it's just so much more enjoyable. It's always better to fly with friends. So, if you can't tell, I'm thrilled. You know, I'm very happy with the size of the club, with the event tonight, with the size of the stream that I seem to have grown here, which I never thought this Twitch stuff would amount to anything. So thank you guys so much for all the support.
What radio did you get?
And I'll try and stop being so sappy now.
It's a Titera, one of their bubbles is the 7800.
Cool, yeah, I got the Anytone 578 about a month ago.
We're gonna start listening to the tower here, chat. 27.6. See what they're doing.
6X2, the DMR handheld yesterday. I love them both.
There looks like they are doing right traffic. I'm just looking purely at VATSIM. It looks like they're doing right traffic for
1
26.
o'clock, 7 miles.
So we're gonna plan on that. We're gonna plan on joining the right downwind for runway 26. Yeah, what do we say with those our TPA is 4,000.
4 o'clock, and we also have traffic in like 3 o'clock.
Anytone Mobile is in my truck.
No, 3,000. 3,800 is the TPA, so 3,800
I have a
TPA is what we need.
lip mount.
So they're actually gonna start
2 November Victor.
descending here pretty soon.
I've
Chat.
always had a mobile radio in my truck for a long time.
You say 3 and 4 o'clock?
And then I have the little VTech DMR handheld, just because I wanted to be able to do DMR in the house. And then I have an actual base station, VHF, UHF.
I think I got a Golf Hotel
home base station.
and also a Papa Lima.
HF radio.
The Piper is 4 Papa Lima. Follow that traffic. Runway 26, clear to land number 3.
Okay, clear to lane number 3, full stop, November Victor.
November 624 Papa Lima, slow to final approach speed.
Final approach speed is 85 knots.
Go a little bit more to the right here, chat, because if we're going to actually enter the right downwind here, we're going to need to be a little bit more to the west.
Fly heading 315.
Go around, fly heading 315 for Papa Lima.
Anyone knows an active arrival at Mojave?
It's sounding like it's runway 26 with a right downwind entry for all of us coming from the north.
That's correct.
Learjet 2 November Victor, you're now number 2 to land.
Number 2 November Victor, full stop, thanks.
Mojave Tower, Mooney, November 11816, 5,500, about 20 north of the field inbound, full stop.
Mooney, November 8, 11816, Mojave Tower, altimeter 3014, call 10 miles off the field.
3014, we'll give you call 10 off, 10 DME 816.
Yeah, you don't normally want to call that far out from the field, chat. The farthest you really want to call out from a Class Delta is 15 miles max.
November 64.
Usually
Papa
10
Lima,
miles is the magic number for that.
Join the right downwind, runway 26.
So we got about 7 miles before we're at that magic number. Let's go ahead and start our descent down to our TPA here, chat. 3,800 is what we're looking for. It's going to give us a little bit of a speed boost as well as we're on the descent here.
Mojave Tower, this is November 126, Romeo 0.
So we get Chris Shack
Aircraft calling, say again, call sign?
We do.
November 1396, Romeo 0. At the moment I'm 10 miles north of your station, requesting instructions for landing.
November 1396, Romeo Sierra, expect right base runway 26.
Right base for runway 26, 126 over Sierra, thank you.
November 64 Golf Hotel, make right traffic, runway 26. November 624 Papa Lima.
It does kind of seem like the stream is stabilized out here a bit, so I'm happy about that.
Looking for traffic. 64
Like
Papa
we got
Lima.
a little, there's probably like a little solar field that we got going on out here, chat. Yeah, definitely a solar field that they got going on right out here.
Mike check.
Aircraft calling 555.
Still a little bit of mountain over here.
November 624 Papa Lima, runway 26, clear to land, caution work surveillance, arriving Learjet.
Clear to land, runway 26, 64 Papa Lima.
Mojave Tower, good evening. Seminole 124 Mike Charlie, 12 to the northeast, inbound for a full stop.
Seminole 124 Mike Charlie, Mojave Tower, enter left base, no, right base, runway 26, Mojave altimeter 3014.
Right base for 26, Seminole 124 Mike Charlie. So we're going to do that, Chad. Instead of the right down, we're going to do right base for runway 26.
Mojave Tower, November 62, Golf Hotels on a right downwind for 26. Would like to cancel landing intentions and head out to the north.
November 62 Golf Hotel.
So I got to find this strip right here, Chad. I think I have to go actually a little bit more to the left now if we're going to be doing the base
November
entry.
1396, Romeo Sierra, Mojave Tower. I'm on with code 2453, identity.
November 1396 Romeo Sierra, Mojave Tower, enter right base, runway 26.
Right base for 26, 1396, Romeo Sierra, thanks.
Alright. Getting pretty close to our traffic pattern altitude here.
Aircraft calling, you are unreadable and very loud.
Ooh, tell him, Chris. Tell him. Yeah, actually, this heading we're on right now is pretty good.
Learjet 2 November Victor, taxi to the ramp, your discretion.
Chris not taking no crap, as he shouldn't right now, because he's about to be slamming with traffic.
Taxi to ramp, my discretion.
Mojave Tower, Mooney 8 Mike Echo Zulu, 10 miles north.
This is going to be close enough on our altitude for now, for TPA.
Mooney 8 Mike Echo Zulu, remain clear through Class Delta.
Clear as Class Delta, 8 Mike Echo Zulu.
8 Mike Echo Zulu, you have traffic off your left wing.
Looking for traffic, 8 Mike Echo Zulu.
Mojave Tower, Cessna 79 Juliet Whiskey's with you, 11 miles to the northeast. We had the weather at the field.
Cessna 79er Juliet Whiskey, Mojave Tower, remain clear of the Class Delta for the moment.
Clear the Delta, 9er Juliet Whiskey.
Ooh, he's busy enough where he's got to keep people clear of the Delta. Look at that. We are swarming all at once here. It's kind of not exactly the ideal situation for the tower controller. Almost kind of wish I was a tower controller right now, Chad, not going to lie to you.
Mooney 816, remain clear of the Class Delta.
Remain clear of the Delta, 816.
So the field's right here.
November 624 Papa Lima, taxi to the ramp, your discretion.
And we're pretty much in an extended right base for runway 26.
November 124 Mike Charlie, runway 26, clear to land.
26 clear to land for Mike Charlie. Just like that, chat. Very simple stuff. It starts slowing down here. If you want to get landing rate guesses, now's the time.
Zulu,
get your landing rate predictions in for the second landing in my Piper
Right
Seminole.
downwind, runway 26, 8 Mike Echo Zulu.
Gears coming down.
Mojave Tower, November 9er 198 Whiskey, 14 miles to the east with the numbers full stop.
So that runway is
November
right here.
Whiskey, Mojave Tower, remain
So
clear.
the autopilot's coming off.
Okay, remain outside of the Delta, November 98 Whiskey.
If you want to get landing rate guesses in, now is the time. We're going to get the first notch of flaps.
November 13906 Romeo Sierra, runway 27 clear.
I don't know what happened, but suddenly I'm out of trim with my rudder again.
Clear tonight, runway 26, November 13906 Romeo Sierra, thank you.
Piper 6 Romeo Sierra, traffic 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 1 mile.
Turning the final here. There's the runway.
4200.
Slightly high. Let's go ahead and get the power out.
On site, 1396 Romeo Sierra. On site, 1396 Romeo Sierra.
Yeah, let's get those landing rate guesses in right now. Last call on those. Why is my view like suddenly just changing on me, pissing me off? Oh, we got ourselves a little bit too low here. Let's get the flaps in, fully configured.
November
We are
8
clear
Mike
to
Echo
land.
Zulu, what were my last instructions to you?
Right downwind, runway 26 for 8 Mike Echo Zulu.
Amend that to traffic 11 o'clock, 3 miles, Piper, report inside.
Looking for that traffic, 8 Mike Echo Zulu.
I have a tendency to fly this
For 8 Mike
airplane
Echo Zulu,
fast.
what is the altitude of my traffic?
Altitude is 4,400.
Roger.
8 Mike Echo Zulu,
Oh, we got
enter
that glitch
right
with all the
base
wind
runway
turbines in the
26.
distance again. Oh my god.
Right base, runway 26, 8 Mike Echo Zulu.
We're gonna ignore that.
And I have that traffic in sight, 8 Mike Echo Zulu.
Settle in
8
there,
Mike
nice.
Echo Zulu, follow that traffic, runway
Minus
26, clear to land.
113. I'm pretty sure that was the exact same landing rate I had on my first landing, chat. I might have to run the tapes on that, but I'm
Right base for
almost
runway 26, 13996
confident
Romeo Sierra.
that I legitimately just did the same landing rate on both of my landings.
November 13996 Romeo Sierra, runway 26, clear to land.
Clear left 26, 1396 Romeo Sierra, thank you.
November 124 Mike Charlie, exit left, taxis are empty, your discretion.
Ramp via Charlie, 4 Mike Charlie, thank you.
November 91908 Whiskey, traffic, Mooney, 1 o'clock, 7 miles, report inside.
So look at this glitch, chat.
We're looking
There's
for a Mooney,
just
November
a
908
bajillion wind turbines
November
out here.
908 Whiskey, plan straight in approach, runway 26.
I guarantee there's not that many in real life.
For 2698 Whiskey.
I don't know what the deal is with
Mojave
that,
Tower
but
292 Sierra Papa,
freaky.
4,500, 10 miles, 2 miles northeast.
November 292 Sierra Papa, Mojave Tower, remain outside.
I'm gonna park the opposite way of all
Delta
these
for
guys,
now.
chat. Screw them.
Remain outside the class Delta 292 Sierra Papa.
Park right here. This is our last leg, so let's go ahead and kill the power.
Okay, we'll maintain slow as practical, November 908
I'm gonna switch off the frequency because he's a little stacked right now because we're gonna do some talking here. I want to go check this out with those wind turbines. This is a very interesting sim glitch that we have right here, chat, and we're gonna go check this out. So let's put this up. Whee! By the way, congratulations, good fixins on getting the victory on that landing rate guess. I'm pretty sure I had 113. What was my first landing? Does anybody remember? I'm gonna have to run it back. It might be also when I was having those issues with the stream, so who God only knows. Look at this. There's 70 bajillion wind turbines out here. I want to say that there's not this many. Like right here, there's no way that there's that many in real life, like right up like that. There can't be. There's no way. Look at this. This is kind of hilarious. I feel like that can't be right.
California City traffic,
I don't know, because I've never been here before, chat, so I honestly don't know, but that just doesn't quite look accurate to me. God, that must be producing enough energy for the whole country, you would hope. And before anyone says anything, I know that's not how that works. God. That's not the first time I've encountered that glitch. When I was flying near Los Angeles, coming from Palm Springs area, there was another area that kind of had a glitch like that with the wind turbine. So that's going to be something that Microsoft Flight Sim has to fix, because that's kind of scary, honestly. But here is Mojave Air in space. Big old. Now I'm sure there would be plenty of retired old dead aircraft parked all over the different parts of like the dirt strips and everything, but this is just the broad view of the airstrip here for you guys to check out. Looks like we have an aircraft that just landed on 26. Got a bunch of our Virtual Safe Flying Club buddies that are still making their way inbound. You can see a couple on the final right
California
here.
City traffic, Sky Hawk 653 Papa Alpha on the teardrop entry to the west downwind runway 24.
We'll go ahead and hold this view of the aircraft that are coming inbound while we do some talking here, like I said. Oh good, I'm dropping frames again, just in time. Why, internet, why? Why must you do this to me tonight? Pissing me off tonight. Whatever. It's sort of kind of working, chat. Like I said, you're going to get the view here of some of the aircraft, the Virtually Safe Flying Club aircraft are coming inbound. Let's get a little bit more of a view like this for the straight-in final runway 26. No, they're still broadcasting on the tower. I just switched the frequency because it was getting a little loud, good fixins, and I want to be able to talk to you guys without too much interruption. So let's see. I'm trying to make sure I have a correct count here, chat. Let me make sure I didn't miss anyone. Nope, as far as I can tell, everyone is accounted for tonight.
California City traffic, Sky Hawk 653 Papa.
So you're listening to Unicom.
Runway 24, California City.
Actually, I'm just going to straight up turn the airplane off all the way, so you're not going to be listening to Unicom anymore. I love that the sim does that whenever you turn the batteries off. Not really, though. That actually kind of annoys me that it does that. I was joking. Anyways, what were we looking at here? Let's take a look at VATSPI. We still got a whole heaping of our flying club people inbound. Got a couple of guys right out here. Looks like they're hanging outside of the Delta for now. Chris is working on getting those guys all in. Still a few stragglers coming from behind as well. My count was, if we go back to the count here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 is my count. That's going to be the official count because we're getting pretty close. Unless someone decides to really straggle in like the next 30 minutes or so, then that's a pretty good count, chat, for a Christmas night on VATSIM with the Virtuous Safe Flying Club. If you're not already a Flying Club member, take a look at this Discord link that I'm about to pull up. If you're a VATSIM pilot, VATSIM member, you enjoy GA flying, and you want to participate in events like the one we got going on tonight, click on that Discord link. Make sure you read the welcome page. You do have some instructions you need to follow. We do have to make sure and verify that you are a VATSIM member first and foremost when you join in. But it's a great Discord, great group of guys and girls in there. I've made so many friends. A lot of them are in the chat tonight. Good Fixins, Omaha 1052, Melvin Leroy, Rob Valkyrie, Dave MSP, Nick Resla, Snow Skier, Eric Flight. Honestly, almost every single person in this channel that's been chatting with us is a Flying Club member. And again, I'm so happy to have you guys aboard, part of the Flying Club. It's been a really great thing over the last year and about a half now that we've been doing it. And we're looking to continue to grow. And events like tonight are encouraging because, like I said, on a holiday, pretty major holiday, we still had 24 club members participating in the event tonight. I'm also going to have to do a drawing. I'm going to do the drawing like I always do off the stream. Same way I always do the drawing. And I'm going to post the winners of the drawing in the Virtue Safe Flying Club Discord in the GA chat. They will be screenshotted for proof. Again, we're three $25 gift cards we're going to be handed out to members who are participating this evening. Hope you guys enjoyed the Christmas attire, the Christmas lights. Thank you, Sean, for reminding me about the Santa hat. We're going to call it good here on that. I've had enough of the internet issues that I've been dealing with all day. We're 2 hours deep on the stream, so that's fine with me. Let's see who's streaming, chat. Let's pull up the old Twitcherino here and see who else is streaming this evening. You know what? Downwind Sim is one of the Flying Club members. He is doing this event right now, and he's streaming. We're going to go right to him. That's perfect. Everyone say hello to our good buddy Ralph Kuhn, a.k.a. Downwind Sim. He is currently streaming as well, coming into Mojave for this flight. He's in full VR on X-Plane 11, so he's not in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, but he is in X-Plane 11 full VR. Tell him I said hello. Thank you guys for coming in today. Have a great night.